I think the experience was unethical because despite the the wanting to leave the experience, prisoner five the prisoner didn't get approved, and instead of and from then they have to act crazy and do crazy stuff to be able to be released from the experience. And since from that from the that release of that prisoner, the gods even become more over control, and that's why the whole experience got over controlled and has to end early on the day nine. If I was the prisoner in this experiment, I think I would react the same way as they did, to compromise and they do whatever the God said. And but and I would and but if I were a God, then I would not react, behave like how John Wayne would, but be more like a normal God, I should say. To compare this experiment and to the Milgram study, I think this experience is more problematic because even though the situations were created was fake, but people in that were humiliated and were hurt. And but in the Milgram study, they were just acted. They just was acting to be hurt. But this, in the Zimbardo experiment, people feel shame and and they were harassed. They were feeling harassed by that. So that's why I think this study has more controversial. Um, I think that Zimbardo, if they want to obtain a better outcome, they should control, like, there so if you like were you were a god, then there is a limit to the behavior. Like, you only do until this. You don't know, like, verbal harassment or physical harassment. I think we should they should make a line for that. The same as the god for the prisoner too. I think in this experiment, Simbandu, I feel he stepped back from the situations a little bit. That's why everything got out of hand, and he seems to disregard the ethical guidelines for ensuring the participate welfare, and yeah, and he has the responsibility as a leader to ensure the safety and of the participant. And I think he failed as of that role. Even though he later admit the failure, but it was but the emotional and physical damage was unreversible. If the study were conducted today, I think the result will not be much different, because even though we are more free, we have our own, we have rights and everything right nowadays, but we still have um, um, dom- the authorities still dominate us, and as people, we still have tends to follow others with a higher position. So I think if the study were conducted today, there will be not much changes in the result. Thank you.